Resurrection. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Urban Therapy with Sun 752. It's the Urban Therapy with Sun show. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here, and I'm glad y'all here with me. Oh shoot, wait a minute. I gotta change something. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Let me change the backdrop. There you go. Boom. Now we the Urban Therapy with Sun show. We wasn't the Urban Therapy with Sun show just a second ago. We are now. How's everybody? Happy Easter. Happy Easter to everybody out there who celebrates Easter, and even the ones who don't. I'm a little salty on this Easter, you know what I mean? You know, I didn't get a pair of sneakers or a new sweatsuit. And that's what Easter was always about for me, new clothes. New clothes and a whole lot of candy. Some of that Easter candy be nasty, though. Some of the Easter candy be nasty. A lot of it be good, a lot of chocolate. But they'll be having a good chocolate on Easter. You notice that? Yeah, you know, the Cadbury and all of that. That's really not good chocolate. For some reason, we bought into the whole Cadbury thing because of the commercials. I think we bought into the whole Cadbury thing because of the commercials. But Cadbury is really not that good at chocolate. It's that milk chocolate. It's garbage, man. Got a lot of sugar in it. But no sweatsuit for me. No new sneaks for me. I don't even have no candy. I got some, but that's not Easter candy. Painted eggs. What should I say? What do they call it? Dyed Easter eggs or whatever. I don't know. I'm here in Philly, over here on the East Coast, and the weather is not that pretty today. It's really not. It's not very warm. It's not cold, but it's not warm. But I think it's in the 50s right now. Rainy. This nasty little day out there. And you know what makes it really nastier for me? I have to go out and get some gas. And both of my cars, they need gas. Like, I can't even just like jump in the other one that has more gas in them. Like, I already played that game last week. So I got to go get gas today. I'm like, please let me find a gas station. Let me find a gas station. Let me find a gas station that's not going to take all of my money. Let me find me a gas station. Let me find I ain't trying to go broke, but I might. I shouldn't have waited this long, but I got a song. What's up, my people? What's going on? I gotta find me a gas station. Hopefully they don't break me. Gotta go out. I see. And I'm not feeling all that well, but I'm here, as y'all can really tell. Gotta go get some gas. What's the last, when y'all filled up the last time, how much did it cost you? When you filled up the last time you went to the gas station to fill up, if you filled up, or whatever you did. Because, I mean, some people don't fill up all the time. You know, you might put as much gas as the money you have to put in. But how much did you spend the last time you put gas in your car? If I fill up my car, I know for one, it takes premium. $66. Woo. Was that regular or was that premium? Because I know this is going to probably take me to $70. And I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Damn. This damn war, man. This damn war. Donald Trump. But anyway, yeah. So I could fill up the car that takes regular, or I could fill up the car that takes premium. But I really need to fill up both. Yeah, I do. Will I? Not sure. Mid-grade? You get mid-grade, Erica? Wow. Mid-grade. You know what? I saw a video, and this is no bullshit. I saw a YouTube video from this auto mechanic guy that I watched. He said, never buy mid-grade. He said, that's a waste of money. Either get the premium. He said, for real, you don't even need to get premium. Even if it says that your car is supposed to get premium only, He said, it don't matter. He said, the gas is the gas. You know what I mean? They say that, the premium is supposed to be for performance and all of that kind of stuff. But they said that your car will run off of regular gas and it's not going to have problems. Not because of the gas, it ain't going to have problems. Maybe because of the way it was designed. And that's what he said. And I'm thinking like, I don't know if I want to take that chance, but this dude, he been working on cars since forever. And I guess he would know. And this is way before all of this gas stuff really started. This crisis that we're going through. This was a couple of years ago when I saw this video. So I always remember that. $66. $66. I guess nobody else filled up no time soon. All right, it's cool. It's cool. It's okay. It's okay. All right, today on the Urban Therapy with Son Show, we are talking about when people who you don't like ask you for favors. People who you don't like ask you for favors. People who you don't like ask you for favors. Yo, it could be your friends or your neighbors. Well, it really couldn't be your friend, because why would a friend be your enemy? Yo, I can't see, but sometimes you don't like your friends, and that's how it be. Sometimes people make you mad, so they enemies for the time, just a tad. Yeah, you gotta handle your biz. You know what time I'm talking about. You know what time that it is. Yo, my name is Sun75. I do my thing. I'm coming through. You know I'm a king. At least I am in my own mind. Sun75 to the sun always shines. And y'all shine right with me, because you a shining star in your own right, alright? Yo, we keep it tight just like the game. Yo, I see your name. Hit the like button, do me one fave. Yo, if you like what I say and how I behave, yo, we gonna keep on rocking. Chris keep rocking, yo, we keep rocking. The kids will keep rocking. Bridge keep rocking. Yo, don't stop rocking. The bridge rocking. Yo, MC Shannon rocking. Stop rocking. Bridge will keep rocking. Don't stop rocking. Bridge will keep rocking. Don't rock. Yeah. What up? T Carry right morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your site. What? My brother Ansel Jones. Baltimore all up in the house. Ansel Jones. My man, Magnificent Cam. Magnificent Morocco was all up in the house. What's going on, my brother? What's up? What up? Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all all the time. Good to see y'all all the time. So yeah, we talking about when people who you don't like ask for favors. Listen, man, you're not always in a position to deny people favors just because you don't like them. Like if you read the description of the show, and I know a lot of y'all don't, but if you do, if you read the description of the show, I talk about like when you at work. Now, let's say you a supervisor or a manager at work, and you can control when people have their time off and stuff like that, or whether they will get extra time. Like in the event, like let's say one of your coworkers who you really don't like, who really gets on your nerves, who's really not a good employee, who you would really like to see get termed. And let's say they are from another country. So you know that every year they go home to their country and they're gone for like over the time limit that their PTO may allow. So let's say they only have 2 weeks of PTO, but they need to be gone for a month. So you have to be the one that puts in the petition to HR for them to, to get an allowance to stay over the time that they would get paid. And you don't like this person. Hopefully it's just the person and not the people. Like I don't like Africans, so I ain't proving for no Africans to go home for no month. You get the 2 weeks, and whatever happens after that is on you. Or Asians, or Indians. Well, Indians are Asians, right? Or niggas. Let's say niggas, for example. You got to go home to your home state. Like I'm from Florida and I got to go home to Florida for a month. What? Florida's far. It's far. It could be considered another country if we were in another country. What, just because you can drive to Florida, it don't count? Wrong, son. Wrong. Oh, you about to get, you out of here, dog. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing, son. I ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna laugh, son. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. You spam it. Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. You about to disappear and slowly melt away. And slowly melt away. Olivia, slowly melt away. Chocolate girl, slowly melt away. Fuck out of here. I said, slowly melt away. Yo, he had to slowly melt away because he came around talking about fentanyl, trying to play. Yo, this ain't all serious, but we ain't letting you come around here. Yo, not this. It's time for us Resurrection Sunday. It's Easter to most, but you understand I'm the host. And coast to coast, we gon' get it poppin'. Yo, soon as you see me on here and the beat is dropping. And we got a lot to talk about today, so we gon' get this thing poppin' and be on our way. And today is the day when we really get it hot. Yo, why not? The spot is ours and it won't get blown. Yeah, originality up in this bitch is shown. And can't forget about that talent. I'm trying to stay peaceful and not violent. Or should I say valiant? Yo, I really meant to say valiant. Or maybe volume. Or maybe volume. Yo, I'm trying not to consume too many drugs, too many subs. I'm just out here trying to get a pair of dubs. Should I say 4 tires, 4 rims? Yo, off the top, trying not to skim. I don't want to be stealing from nobody, but I'm down like a motherfucking submarine. Understand how to, yeah, I'm realer than a, what? Yeah. I woke up early this morning, woke up a stretcher and started yawning. And I knew that I didn't get enough sleep and the day was gonna be long. So I had to keep my wits about me, got me a little nap. And let me tell you something about the value of a little nap. That shit is more useful than food stamps. It kept me amped. So that's why I'm here today. And I got these drums 1, 2, and I'm going to start to play. And I'm glad that y'all here with me. And we're going to do something that you really want to see. So the conversation just got started. Yo, this going out to my dearly departed. All my ancestors that have gone before me, whether they were young or old. Yo, when their body got cold, I felt something in my heart. And they really was dead to that thing from the very start. So on a Resurrection Sunday, I got to think about the ones that I used to spend the time with. And I miss them. And I know you miss yours. So we can talk about that. Wait, before we get into anything that's sad, just be thankful what you got and try to be glad that yo, you're still here, still breathing, still here. He woke it this morning. He woke it this morning. Yo, the Lord woke it this morning. This morning. Even if you woke up kind of tired, later on the day you could be inspired by the things that you see or the things you do. Your creativity is coming through. Yeah, he woke you up this morning. Yeah, he woke you up this morning. Yeah, he woke you up this morning. Glad you're here. Woke you up this morning. Woke you up. Yeah, woke you up. Woke you up. He woke you up. Woke you up. Woke you up. Yo. Woke you up. Woke you up. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Sun 7-5, baby. Urban therapy with Sun. Sun 7, Mac 11. Just trying to be divine. Trying to do the right thing, still be a king. Everything is gonna be alright because I say say it again. Everything is gonna be alright. Just watch it. Yeah. Everything is gonna be alright. You think it ain't when it is. You think it ain't when it is. You think it won't when it is. Let's go. I'm gonna put my drums away. After making this joyful noise unto the Lord and all that. You know. So we talking about when somebody you don't like, when people you don't even like, you don't even rock with them like that. You're not down with them like that. You don't spin with them like that. You ain't friends with them like that. But here they are all up in your grill like, yo, I'm selling these Girl Scout cookies. You know what I mean? For my daughter. You know, you might not like me, but you know you like my daughter. You don't like me, but you like my daughter. You don't like me, but you like my kids. Everybody like my kids. Even though you don't like me like you did. Buy some cookies. These expensive cookies. These nasty ass cookies. Yo, buy these cookies. And by the way, we all got some candy today. Can you buy some candy from my, yeah. These cookies, Girl Scout cookies, Samoas, Girl Scout cookies, the mints, Girl Scout, these cookies, these Girl Scout cookies, these Girl Scout cookies, these Girl Scout cookies. $6 a box for them nasty ass, rebranded ass. You know you could go to Family Dollar and get them same nasty ass cookies for cheap. But will your Girl Scouts, will that brownie get to become a Girl Scout if you go get the discount cookies? Will she be able to go to that picnic? So even though you may not like the person, you don't like the mom, but you want to help the kids out. Maybe I'm speculating that you'll help out with the Girl Scout cookies, those Girl Scout cookies, those cookies, those Girl Scout cookies, those cookies, those Girl Scout cookies, those cookies, those Girl Scout those Girl Scout cookies, those girls. I'm gonna go get my seat then. So you know what I mean? Y'all wanna, I'm saying. Y'all don't understand what I mean. So I'm just, I'm saying on you. What up? What up, my people? How y'all doing? Everything good? Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Listen, don't let this smooth face fool you. I'm actually sick. Not feeling well. Been sick all weekend. Trying to doctor myself back to work. Back to health. What up, you know? What up, Carla? What's good? Good to see my people's here. CC, grown woman, don't try me. What up? Always good to see me some you. Always. Never a time when it's not. What up? Good to see y'all. Those cookies, those Girl Scout cookies. Those cookies, those Girl Scout cookies. Those cookies, the girls. I gotta start. Post it up on the corner, don't they? Don't they? They be selling Girl Scout cookies like drugs and shit. They always selling cookies like drugs and shit. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. If my daughter was a Girl Scout, I'd be skimming off the top from the Girl Scout because you ain't getting all that money just so she can go to a picnic. I can send her to a picnic my goddamn self. You know what I mean? Niggas on the block selling drugs. At least they get paid. All right, so I got an 8-ball pack. I got a little G pack. I'm at least get 300 off the pack. A G pack. He gets 7, I get 3. Work my way up. Mike the Flame, what's good? What's good? Can't tell myself. Michael Jackson and Stephanie. It's Stephanie. You gotta have the right tongue to say it. It's not Zephany, it's Stephanie. ZtePhaine. Stephanie Mills. You know, I feel good. Baby, I feel good all over. You and I have, come on, man. You know, I've been up and I've been down. You know what I'm saying? Stephanie Mills. Stephanie. Did I see Boondocks Girl Scout episode? No, I don't watch the Boondocks. And you know why I don't watch the Boondocks? I don't like their voices. I swear, the reason I don't like the Boondocks is because they don't sound like I thought that they should sound by the way they look. And I can't watch it. I tried to watch it, but I was like, they don't sound right to me. I don't know. I don't know. So no, I ain't see that episode. All right, so we good. Oh, says, are you able to speak politics? Yeah, you can talk about politics. I mean, everything in the world right now is political in some kind of way. Now, don't get me wrong. We're not going to make the whole show about politics. But if you think about it, it kind of aligns with the title of the show. So we're talking about when people you don't like ask for favors. Look at Donald Trump. Look at Donald Trump. He fucked up and bombed Iran, right? He lied to the American public and told them that we already won the war. We just hanging around. We just at the after party and shit, seeing who's gonna come out, and we chilling. Come to find out, Iran is still have a lot of military might and power, and they have a lot of strategists on their side that said, nah, watch this. And so dealing with the Strait of Hormuz. Hold on, let me make sure I'm saying that right. Isn't it the Strait of Hormuz? If it's not, Hormuz, the Strait of Hormuz. Hormuz. My bad. The Strait of Hormuz. Now, he wants our so-called allies, and I say so-called allies because he has pretty much eliminated anybody that would call themselves allies to the United States. He has pretty much alienated them. So France is like, yo, man, this motherfucker Trump calling me, asking me to send troops or send our Navy to the Strait of Hormuz. Oh, really? No, motherfucker. We told you not to fuck with Iran. We told you that they weren't making any nuclear bombs. They didn't even have the capability. They weren't working on that. And you went and listened to your little butt buddy Netanyahu. You handle it. So, yeah, that's political. Ain't nobody sending their troops there to help the United States, aka Donald Trump. Can I be mad at him? No. No. Well, that's what I'm saying. This show is about when people who you don't like ask you for favors. So those other countries don't like Trump, and he's asking them for a favor. Like, man, I helped y'all last time y'all was in trouble. Like, yeah, you should have helped us. We was attacked. How are we gonna help you? And you are the aggressor. Yeah, but they was about to send these bombs against you know damn well there ain't no intelligence or nowhere in the world that said that they were about to do anything to you. Netanyahu said they was. So ain't nobody helping the U.S. right now. Woo! I said, woo! Mike says, I'm good. I'm good. I'm in Florida right now. We just released a new pool product. I'll make sure to send you all the product. You'll know it's me. That's what's up. Y'all remember Freedom Fries in the first go? Yeah, remember that shit? Freedom Fries. Well, I mean, we listened to that bullshit that George Bush said. It's the same situation. Iraq they were not fueling or funding terrorists. They weren't. And they knew that. But he wanted to, he had an axe to grind against Saddam Hussein because his daddy didn't take him out. So he took him out. Simple and plain. So when you talk about politics, you're talking about dirty work. You're talking about dirty work. But it seems like France is always judging the United States like, nah, man, I ain't fucking with that shit you doing. You tripping, dog. You know what I mean? Y'all know damn well y'all wrong. You're France, like y'all ain't never do nothing wrong. Like what? What did we ever do wrong? What are you talking about? You're talking about all the way back to the Napoleon days. We haven't done anything wrong since the Napoleon days. We've straightened up our act, and you should do the same. The United States. You act like a peasant. You act like peasants and bullies. That's what Macron is saying. You act like peasants and bullies. You can't go around the world slapping people around and telling them what to do. You're wrong, Donald Trump. And I'm not going to be a part of this desecration. Donald Trump. How do you say in the United States, you're tripping, you're bugging out, you're fronting. Why are you fronting on the rest of the world? We would not front on you. You even shitted on Canada and Mexico. All right, anyway. So that's what we doing today, y'all. That's what we doing today. When people who you don't like ask you for favors, do you do it? Maybe sometimes you do. Maybe if it's possible for you not to, you don't. But where my big softies at? Because you ain't gonna tell me that all of y'all are hard on y'all enemies. Because I know for a fact. What up, Stacey White? Was good. I know for a fact that some of y'all, even though somebody may be terrible or done a whole lot of shit, maybe directly to you and indirectly, y'all are so humanitarian that you might be like, you know what? Maybe they're ready to make a change, and I want to be the vessel. I want to help to be the vessel for that change. I gave her one. She gave me one more chance, and I fucked her again. One more chance. Donnie, give me one more chance. One more chance. All right. And so it says the government is 100 billion in the hole. He said, "Let me hold a dollar bill till 2000. Wait a minute, to 2240. Damn, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see how people thought that he was going to be good for the economy. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with cats, man. This nigga has bankrupted casinos. He's bankrupted so many business. If you look up all right. Let's have a little fun here. List of companies that Donald Trump has bankrupted. Okay, let's see here. Let's go. The main business bankruptcies associated with Donald Trump include Trump Taj Mahal, 1991, Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino, 1992, Trump Castle Hotel and Casino, 1992, the Plaza Hotel, 1992, Trump Hotels and Casino Resorts, 2004, Trump Entertainment Resorts, 2009, Trump Shuttle, 1992, Trump Mortgage, 2007, Trump Vodka, 2011, Trump University, 2010, Trump Steaks, 2007. I mean, what are y'all thinking? This is a simple Google search. A simple fucking Google search. That's all you gotta do. What were y'all talking about? Listen, if you didn't want to elect a black woman to the presidency, just say that shit. But don't say this motherfucker was better for the economy when you didn't feel how he was and nobody else did too, who made under 7 figures. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Did you see what I just read? Yo, why don't you Google it yourself? It's a simple Google. You see what I put in there? List of companies Donald Trump has bankrupted. It's simple. It's a simple Google search. I know because of the inversion of the camera, y'all can't, But anyway, you know what I am saying. What up, my brother Time? What up, Tory 2200? What's good? How is this motherfucker good for the economy? He doesn't pay his bills. He makes bills. And when he asked for a higher debt ceiling at the beginning of his term, y'all didn't understand why? He wanted unlimited spending. He had no intention of reducing no debt. Reducing a debt? He imposed the tariffs so he could put money right in his pocket. And now that they had to stop the tariffs, now that there are no more tariffs, what's his plan now? You notice with the war and with the Epstein shit, we ain't even talking about the economy in terms of, well, what you gonna do now? What you gonna do? Because he didn't have another plan. He's a one-trick pony. Magnificent Morocco said, better of the two. Better of the two. Woo! I just made a video before this show about the better of the two. Because I talk a lot of political shit with people. I talk politics all day with people, go back and forth with them and all of that. And I love it when people that have this complexion or darker or lighter or whatever, when they want to say there is no lesser of two evils. The two sides of the same coin. There's no Republican or Democrats. They the same thing. I'm like, so there's no such thing as lesser of two evils. Okay. If there's no lesser of two evils, let's say you have You choose between two women that you know have questionable character, but both of them bad as shit. You have two women to choose from, both of them bad as shit. You gonna choose the one that's gonna make you look stupid in the streets, or you gonna deal with the one that you can at least save face with? Fuck that example, right? Let's say you have two abusers. You're being abused by two people. You gonna choose the one that hits hard as shit, or the one where you could definitely take those punches and maybe even come back and whoop their ass? Scrap that example. Somebody is coming at you violently and they are 15 feet away. One has a gun and one has a knife. Which one you think you have a better chance with? All right, fuck that example. How about this example? You know how people talk about the Democratic Party, how like they like to keep you dependent. They like to keep you dependent. They just want to make a slave out of you, right? That's what they say. Yeah, you know, the Democrats don't want you to get ahead. They just want you to be dependent. Can you depend on somebody that never gave you shit? Can you depend on somebody that was never there for you? Can you depend on somebody that never provided for you? I'm just giving a different point of view. Can you be dependent? Because nobody said that you have to accept welfare. Nobody said that you have to accept free or health care. Nobody said that you have to accept food stamps or none of that shit, Section 8. Nobody said that you had to accept it. But you blaming them for even offering it to you. I mean, when you think about how fucking stupid that is, you mad at these motherfuckers for creating a system where you can get help in case your dumbass gets on drugs or goes through a mental breakdown, a nervous breakdown, or is sick for a long time. You're mad at them, but not the motherfuckers that said, I'm not going to give you shit. I'm not going to promise you shit. And I'm definitely not creating any programs specifically for you. But what I will do is I will create an even playing ground where you can just go ahead and be as good as you can. You can be better than everybody else. An even playing ground. Even playing ground. If your skin looks like mine, or darker, or lighter, how's that even playing ground shit going? But they can always say, but I ain't tell you I was gonna do shit for you. As a matter of fact, I took away all the programs that were specifically for you. That's DEI. Nah. So if you ain't make it, like I created this even playing ground out here. So if you ain't make it, that's on you. But I ain't got no food stamps for you. I ain't got no Section 8 for you. I barely got shelters for you. I ain't got nothing for nobody in the middle class, whether you are lower middle class, or upper middle class. I ain't got nothing for you. Only time I got specific things designed that are beneficial if you make 7 figures a lot or more. I really want 8 figures, but I'll take 7. So, I mean, this ain't hard. This ain't hard to understand. But, you know, niggas. We listen to other niggas tell us, no, they the same thing. They the same thing. You will never convince me that food stamps is bad. I'm sorry. You will never convince me of that. I would never want to be in a position to have to get food stamps or to even be eligible. And I've never been eligible to get them. However, I'm glad that it's there should I need them. And I'm glad that there are other people that are on them who sell them to me. Look at God. I said, look at God. I said, look at God. I said, look at God. My food stamp connect. Look at God. I said, look at God. I said, look at God. Section 8. Look at God. I said, look at God. I said, look at God. Even the projects. Look at God. I said, look at God. I said, look at God. This public housing. Look at God. I said, look at God. I said, look at God. Drug rehab. Look at God. I said, look at God. I said, look at God. Cheap healthcare, look at God. I said, look at God. I said, look at God. Yo, look at God. I said, look at God. I said, look at God. Yo, look at God. Look at God. I said, look at God. Get the fuck out of here with that GOP shit. I can eat a dick. Trying to hear that shit. Crazy. Okay. Ansel Jones says, we've been going bored playing spades since day one. Yo, that is perfect. Thank you so much, my brother, for that analogy. We've been going bored since day one. Oh my God, you a genius, my brother. Yes, you is. Yes, you is. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Please make sure y'all hit the like button. I said, please make sure y'all hit the like button. That's where we are with it. Tom says, never in my life, my favorite food stamp color was the purple in a strange other color with it for the $5 bill. And that $10 bill was orange. Bill was funny colors on it too. Hey, listen, man. I wish they would bring back paper food stamps. That would be just, They trying to take away cash. Like straight cash money. Once they go to a full digital currency, we're never going to have, our money is never going to be secure. It is a fucking wrap, boy. Your nose better be clean like your mother put your mouth on it and sucked all the snot out of it because you was a baby. Yeah, it sounds nasty, but I've seen it done. Anyway, when people who you don't like ask you for favors, Tom says, son, I believe we had it made when we had the book of food stamps. We did. And they knew we had it made. Man, I'll never forget the food stamp guy outside the 3-2 center with a whole stack of food stamps. And I always wondered, like, what does he do for money now? As far as I was concerned, that was a good legal hustle. He had a stack of food stamps because people was going in 3-2 center, getting their stamps and selling him a portion of their stamps right out the gate. You know, people will say things like, yeah, well, that's why the government is fucked up now from giving away all that free money. I'm like, you're not getting the money anyway. That money not going into programs or favors or in any way that's beneficial to you. You're not getting the money. Magnificent Morocco said, what did they eat? They didn't sell him all the food stamps. They sold him a portion of them. You know, a lot of people got food stamps that didn't, they worked under the table. You know how many hairdressers? I'm sorry, stylists. So you a hairdresser when you do the shit in your kitchen. When you do the shit in your kitchen, you are a hairdresser. You a stylist when you in the shop. I'm sorry, I don't have anything against under the table money. Because like I said, you're not getting the money anyway. I would rather people rob the government than to rob me. What would that? They got it in order to be robbed. You don't. Here it is. Picture it. 1993. You come home and you see that your door is ajar because somebody broke in your spot and they took your Trinitron Sony TV and your VCR. You ain't have enough money to run right out and buy a brand new Trinitron Sony TV, 32-inch, and a new VCR? That hurts you. But if you sell all your food stamps and all of that, the city, state, and country, that shit ain't hurt them. They got an unlimited supply. They can just print up more. You can't do that shit. Here you are. Going to go use your credit card, going to Sears, going to Circuit City, going to what was that? What else was out back in that day that sold electronics? I don't know, American Appliance, whatever. That's right. Carla still got your VCR. You should. That shit it still plays tapes, don't it? Don't it still play tapes? It still play tapes? Shit look clear. It look good to me. I like it. Shit, getting VCRs, getting VHS tapes and DVDs, that shit was an experience. Everybody, I got a new movie. You got a new movie? What movies you get? I got this movie. I got Lethal Weapon 3. Oh, I ain't see that one. Yeah, I'm okay. You gonna pop some popcorn? Yeah, let's do it. You know what I mean? Like Anyway, the bottom line is that money ain't going back in your pocket. Motherfuckers somehow think they really are part of the government. Fucking Republicans got you thinking that, if everybody stops stealing, then it'll be more for you. No, the fuck it won't. Because they stealing from you, dummy. You dumbass. At least the Democrats know, like, shit, we stealing. Everybody's stealing. We created a system where everybody can steal something. But we going to try to fix it so y'all don't have to steal from each other. All right? Magnificent Morocco said Fire Stick changed the game. I don't know if Fire Stick changed the game. Them damn streaming services, they changed the game. Music and video, they changed the game and ruined the game, in my opinion. What up, Wes? What's good? Tom says, son, we had the best brothers hustling items in the hood. Brothers were selling hubcaps, tires, phones, washing machines, phone cords, extension cords, jewelry, watches, socks, underwear, etc. I like the etc. Remember those little disposable cameras? They were selling them. I know they stole them out of the CVS. I mean, what that mean to me? Got me a fly joint. Kodak. It wasn't even the disposable one. 35 millimeter. Had the fly Kodak, yellow joint, yellow and black. He had two for me to choose from. I chose the better one. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but when Circuit City went down and Tower Records went down, I knew that was the beginning of the end. When Circuit City went out of business and when Tower Records went out of business, you would go to Tower Records and wasn't even buying shit. You go in there just to listen. You go in there because celebrities would come through. They had appearances. It was an experience. It was something to do. Go to Tower Records. When they got rid of when Tower Records went out, so did records, so did tapes, so did CDs. It was over. When Circuit City went down, where you buy speakers at now? Where you gonna get a stereo system now? Where you gonna get a TV at now? Okay, you got Walmart, Target, and Best Buy. Best Buy ain't nothing compared to Circuit City. Can I get an amen? Circuit City was cheap. It was. And they would give you mad discounts. You could talk them down. You could talk down the price in Circuit City. Try that shit in Best Buy. And I know because I've tried it in Best Buy. They take it down a little bit. Like, oh, tell you what, we'll give you $10 up. Fuck you and your $10, bitch. Fucking Best Buy. I won't even be mad if Best Buy go out. And that's my store. But they too high. Circuit City was cheap. They was. And you got good shit. So when Circuit City went out and Tower Records went out, plus at Circuit City, they knew everything about what you was buying. They tell you about shit that you ain't even know about. Like, damn, I only came in here to buy a phone charger. They like, but this charger right here, this thing here, this is, you know, you don't want to buy that. When you buy this one over here, Circuit City, man. Rest in peace, Circuit City. There will never be another Circuit City. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Circuit City, gone too soon. There will never be another Circuit City. Whoa, whoa, Circuit City. Whoa, whoa, Circuit City. That's right. Let's not forget Radio Shack. You can't. You know, this is Resurrection Sunday, man. This is Easter. We talking about the things that need to be resurrected. They need to come back from the resurrection. Yeah, man. Radio Shack. Remember back in the day with Radio Shack, all of their products was Tandy. Tandy. Like you could get an Atari from Radio Shack, but it would be a Tandy Atari. Worked the same way, did the same things, played the same cartridges, but it said Tandy and not Atari. So it was cheaper because it didn't have that brand name on it, but it was the same shit. Tandy. Same thing. Yo, Time. Remember the handheld football, basketball, soccer games? They was by Coleco. The handheld joints. You know, you had the green one with the football. They was nothing but dots and dashes. When you playing that shit, you could get the same ones at Radio Shack, but it said Tandy. It said Tandy. So whereas you had the Coleco and the Mattel handheld games from Toys R Us or Kitty City or Playtown, well, at Radio Shack, they had Tandy. Same shit. Same shit. Carla, old school. She said, got all my phones from Radio Shack about 30 minutes from me. Going to them so long, I got deals. Yeah, you got that from you probably got that from your mom or your grandma. Yo, seniors was notorious for going to Radio Shack. Like they ain't even see no other electronic store. Like, yeah, if it ain't at Radio Shack. We need another Radio Shack. What would be equivalent to Radio Shack now? Family Dollar? Dollar Tree? I can't, man. Because Radio Shack was in the hood. It was in the hood. They ain't care what the demographic of the hood was. You can find yourself a Radio Shack in that bitch. They wasn't scared. They was never scared. They was never scared. They was never scared. Magnificent Morocco said, I never spent a dime in Radio Shack. I spent more than that. Carrie said, buying a phone from Radio Shack was his ghetto was a ghetto status symbol. Man, them phones was good. Oh, Amazon is equivalent to Radio Shack. But they ain't got no store, son. They ain't got no store. That's the only thing I got against Amazon. They ain't got no store. You can't just go and look around. You can't touch nothing. You can't see nothing. It's like, you buy clothes online. You better know your size and you better know how them clothes are cut. And like, especially shoes and shit. And you fuck around and have to buy your get a size bigger, one size or two sizes bigger, like your foot growing like you 7 years old. Tom says, son, you bringing back bad memories. I had one of those games, and this boy, Ricardo, what's the name of the loan? Wait, what's his name? Loan should tell you. Oh, the name alone should tell you he has sticky hands. What you do not trust anybody named Ricardo. Yeah. Them handheld yo, never let a listen, Tom. The rules of the game was never let nobody know what you got in your book bag. Because while you running ball on the court and your book bag is right there, guess what's happening? Never let them know what you got in your book bag. Never let them know what you got in your book bag. Yo, keep your shit on you at all times, but never let them know what you got in your book bag. Yo, you got more than books. Yeah, you got the good looks. Yeah, you got the song written and all the good hooks. Yo, they know you got the games in your bag and they about to release you that shit and wave the flag. Yo, I ain't see that shit. I'ma help you look for 'em. What the hell? Yo. Never let nobody know what you got in your book bag, especially if their name is Ricardo Rodriguez, Ricardo Hernandez, Ricardo Colon. Nobody named Ricardo Jose. Jose took my shit. Yo, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué Jose is robando? He's robando. Jose es robándome. Hold on. Did we get a call? Hold on. I didn't see nothing. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. We good? Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good.
Hello?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I didn't know that you would call. I didn't see the phone ring. How are you today?
Oh, that's okay. I just wanted, I had a few minutes. The way I'm moving, I don't be having time to do the show at night.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to call and say happy resurrection, happy Easter to everybody in the chat. I love you guys. You all have a blessed day, okay?
I'm glad you called in. It's always good to hear from you. And happy.
I miss you guys.
I miss you too.
Carrie and Carla, you got to patent the song. The other day.
Carrie and Carla
walked in, and I'm just singing Carrie and Carla. But anyway, it's catchy. Patent it before somebody steal it.
That's what's up. We got to get that copy written.
Yeah. Okay. Happy Resurrection Day to everybody in the chat. Son, I love you guys all. I'll be back soon, God willing. Okay?
That's right. We love you too. And you have a great day.
All righty. Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's our very own Cheryl Halsey. All up in the place. All up in the place. I feel that call made me feel good. As a matter of fact, That call made me feel good all over. Good all over. That's what I'm talking about. Carrie and Carla. 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 Get all Wanye all up in them. Carrie and Carla. Carrie and Carla. Carrie and Carla. Carrie and Carla. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right, man. So yeah. At some point, we gotta actually talk about what we came to talk about. Y'all got me all over the place, talking about nostalgic shit, Circus City, Radio Shack. Who was the other one? Tower Records. Tower Records. What I wouldn't give to be able to buy records again. I want to buy records again. I want to play records again. Yeah, it's cool to be able to play it on my phone and be able to find any song. Man, I don't know. It's not the same. It's not the same. You know? It's not the same. It rearranged your whole system of anticipation. Remember, used to be your favorite record was at home and shit. You couldn't wait to get home from school or work or whatever, so you could play your shit. Like when I get home, man, I'm gonna play that new album. I'm gonna play that new album. I got that new Anita Baker. I'm about to play that new Sweet Love or flashbacks to the times we had, the things that made us laugh, that made us. Excuse me. Don't mind me. I'm dying. That made us say, you know what I mean? From beginning to end, 365 days of a year, we got the same old. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Carla says, if my Fire Stick, Wi-Fi, etc. go out, I have a VCR and tapes, DVD and CDs. I'm good. You never know. Due to the sign of the times now, I'm keeping my ish, and you should. And you should. It's always better to have a backup. We are totally dependent upon the internet and the Wi-Fi signal and the damn modem and even out in the streets, we are compromised if we don't have a signal. Bring back analog, baby. Bring back analog. I'm gonna have to take. I got these acetaminophen tablets. I'm gonna have to take a couple of these, y'all. I feel this cough welling back up on me. I'm not feeling that shit. I know it's just trying to push whatever is inside of me out of me. But it gotta wait. I gotta wait. I got work to do. I got work to do. AOL. Call it Sunday Sun 752 edition concert. That's right. Because if it is the sun, why do I laugh so hard? Why does... I don't know. If it is the sun... I told you I'd never laugh at his corny jokes, but now I'm cracking up. All right. Spades music, right? We had Skippy Whites. I miss changing CDs in the car. Wow. I'm just saying. If it is the sun, why do I laugh so hard? Why does comedy stay on my mind? And if it is the sun, why the hell am I cracking up at this crazy shit? If it is the sun. If it is the sun. All those healthy drinks got you sick. I know, right? It don't really make no sense, do it? It really don't. And you know what's funny? People be telling me, yo, you need to take this and you need to drink this, and it all be herbal shit. I'd be like, all that shit is already here. So there's that. There's that. There's nothing like a New Edition concert. The greatest grown women over 45 and 50, they are ready to go. Shit. Even older than that. For real, for real. You gotta think. Everybody in New Edition is pushing 60. They close. 58. Yeah, they all be 58. Except that baby boy, Bobby Brown, who looks the oldest. He's 57. Well, he'll be 57. He's 56. Magnificent said, and I'm eating junk food all winter, no cold. Shit happens. I work in a place where they're mad germs. So, you know what I mean? At some point, they're going to catch me out there. Hot turmeric tea with ginger is the best with real mint leaf, real ginger, and real turmeric, the root. I got that. Plenty of that in me. There's a nice, Tori says, that's a nice age when they've taken care of themselves, fine wine. I have to agree with that. Totally agree with that. Congratulations to the people who can eat McDonald's and Wendy's and candy and beef and pork all year round. Just stay the hell away from me when you get sick. Listen. At some point, we all have to pay the piper. At some point, we all gonna pay the piper. You might pay today, you might pay tomorrow, but you're going to pay. You're going to pay. I can run up a flight of 10 stairs. And of course, down the stairs even faster. And I do that daily. Well, at work. So 5 days a week. Not too many people I know that eat, burgers and fries and all that old other shit. They can't do that shit. They don't have a wind. They don't have a wind. So everybody has their time. You might be holding on today, and those tomorrows might be way worse because you don't, like, if I get sick, I don't really have to. I'm dealing with my resistance breaking down. I'm not dealing with having to make a total lifestyle change. And the hardest thing for a lot of people to do is make a lifestyle change. I know people, and I've known people that would rather die than to eat food that they don't like. And I mean that in a literal sense. They would rather die than to have to change their diet. Magnificent Morocco said, I take the elevator. Most people do. Carla says, it's still ish up in the air. We breathe every damn day. It's true. But like I said, I'm around germs every day. And I'll be like, so when I'm healthy, I'll just be counting my blessings. You know what I thought? I thought my sciatica was going to act up today. It was giving me a little, Yo, I was like, please, no, not you, nigga. Not you. Not you. Anybody but you. Well, it wasn't him. Tom says, I'm not eating anything out of a can. I would go broke for a week. I would eat sardines for a month with brown rice and sweet potato just to save money. Like I said, man, I know people that would give their life rather than to change their eating habits. Like they cannot fathom. Well, you know, some people have a different relationship with food than others do. You know, I've never been emboldened to any particular food. But I know those who have. I'm not even judging them. It is what it is. Make sure y'all hit that like button though. Just do me that one little favor. We be all right though. Hit the like button and we be all right. That's all I ask. That's all I ask of you. But yeah, when people who you don't like ask you for favors, my first, unless it's at work, I'm not doing it. I don't do shit for people I don't like. I don't. And I'm glad that I'm not opportunistic like that, because normally the reason that you'll help people out who you don't like is because you think that they can do something for you, or you think that doing something for them will help you out in some kind of way. So you kind of have to ask yourself, are you doing it for them or are you doing it for yourself? Not that I think that anything is wrong with you getting some type of benefit out of helping somebody else, especially if you don't like them. Cece says, I'm listening. Breading chicken for chicken parmigiana. Cool. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill, sit back, relax, do your thing, max and chill. That's what's up. And Carrie says, I'm making turkey wings. You know what? I was thinking about turkey wings, and you know what? I love turkey wings. But you know what I couldn't do? I can't eat turkey wings every day. I could actually eat fried chicken every day, but turkey wings, I can't. As a matter of fact, if I have to eat turkey wings 2 days in a row, I kind of start bitching. If it goes over 2 days. And I was thinking about why. I think that they taste so good when you haven't had them in a little while, even if it's just a few days. That second day or that third day just doesn't do the same thing. Because I normally make I eat turkey wings at least twice a week. But I notice, like, on that second day, I'll be like, I'm cool. Magnificent Miracle says, I don't eat turkey wings or giant chicken wings. Okay. Carla says, turkey wings sound good. I mean, they are. One thing I'll give the turkey wings, like, turkey wings taste good pretty much any way you make them. And I've made them just about any way. Baked, broiled, jerked, fried. I used to fry my turkey wings all the time when I had a deep fryer. Them shits was good and motherfucker. I said they was good and motherfucker. You got to have a good deep fryer though. If you got one of those little rectangular little deep fryers that's really only good for like some chicken wings or a couple of wing dings, that ain't gonna get it. You're only gonna be able to dip like one one turkey wing in there, and then you have to turn it over. Like you ain't gonna be able to cook the whole thing. Yeah. You had to have a big one with the big tray. My man Clay says, yes, some food is just a craving hit for that moment, and that's it. Like when you haven't seen Shaniqua for a while. Good example, sir. Very good example. Yeah, I can't do turkey wings every day. I can't do it. Other shit I can. Like I could do turkey butts just about every day. But turkey wings, I'll be like, and I say that turkey wings taste good pretty much any way you make them, which is opposite of chicken wings. Like, I'm getting to the point where I don't even like hot wings no more. Like, they cool, but I ain't never fiend for no hot wings. You know, you be at a restaurant, you know, you might be real hungry, so you get a appetizer, some hot wings or whatever, but hot wings, I only like, I really, and some people bake chicken wings. I'm good. Chicken wings gotta be fried for me. That's it. No other way. I'm cool. And some people be making appetizers out of chicken wings, and they be kind of cold. Ain't nothing worse than a chilled chicken hot wing. I'm like, man, that shit is ass. What up, Dipples D's? Yeah, every time I make turkey wings, I make them jerk. I've been doing that for like, I don't know, 15, 20 years. Something like that. Something like that. But you know when they really good? When you put them on the grill. That shit hit different. CC says, I cook and season my veggies with turkey butts. Yeah, and since I was eating so much of the turkey butts in the vegetables, I decided to start cooking them by themselves. Them shits is off the fucking chain. I'm like, yo, I don't even need no vegetables with these joints. And that's whether I boil them, bake them, or broil them. I'm trying to tell you. Turkey butts, I'm telling you, that's the cheat code. You ain't got to put shit on them either, because they smoke turkey butts. So they have more than enough salt in them. Matter of fact, I wouldn't suggest you put any extra anything on them that has salt, because it's going to be too salty. Honestly, nothing with salt in it. You can season them with something else, but nothing with salt in it. Because when you smoke them, you buy them smoked already. They already have the natural salt in them. Them shits is good as shit. Oh, Grown Women Don't Try Me says, I don't really care for turkey wings. To each his own. Carrie said, hot wings at Pizzeria Uno's are the best. You'd have cravings for them. No, I'm just tired of them. I mean, no, literally, I'm just tired of them. I don't really like the mess that they make. Hot wings. Just fry my shit. Give me the wing dings. Don't give me the hot wings. Fry my shits. If it's a chicken wings, fry them. Trust me, I'm old enough and experienced enough to have made my choice. It's solidified. And I've had some good ass hot wings. I'm just sick of them. Like, I never crave no hot wings. Man. And then you know what? Remember when they came out with boneless wings, and I thought it was like a real wing? Like, oh, they took the bones out of. Oh, let me check. I ordered them shits at Chili's. I made them come get that shit. This ain't no wing. Oh no, it's really like chicken breast. I said, well, why I say boneless wings? Oh, that's just no. Take this shit. I'm not eating that. I don't want that. Made me start looking at Chili's different. Like y'all be lying now. Y'all lying at Chili's. Chili's used to be my little spot. I'm like, oh, Chili's, you lying? You would lie to me, Chili's? You're worse than Chili from TLC. What a Trump supporting ass. Like, yo, damn Chili, damn Chili's. Don't go chasing waterfalls. She says, yes, son. I love turkey butts, but my family says a turkey butt don't stand a chance in my. And I understand why. I do. Tom says, I don't eat no dark meat of no chicken. I don't eat fried chicken. Only thing I eat is fried fish because fish doesn't have that heavy batter like fried chicken. I understand. But I eat fried chicken. I just like fried chicken. I'll stop eating it for a good while. Like I can go, I've gone like at least 6 months to almost a year not eating no fried chicken. Like when the shit starts to really get real. Gary said, time bougie people say turkey tails. I've actually heard nobody say that shit, but they do say it on the pack. Turkey tails. I'm like, y'all almost made me not buy this shit. It's a turkey butt. Have you ever grilled turkey tip? So what's it? The turkey tip that's on the wing? You said boneless wings are dumb. They wouldn't be dumb if they was an actual chicken wing. So where do you get a boneless wing from in the first place? Then you would have to actually hire a human being to take the bone out. They got boneless chicken breasts, don't they? Why you can't have a boneless wing? Shit, it would justify the high price that you charge for them. Wouldn't it? Yo, you gotta pay for. Yeah, look. If they had real boneless wings, they could overcharge you like for labor, like they do with your car. Like the part itself only costs $200, but it takes 36 hours to put it in. So the part is only $200. The whole job is $3,300. It's the labor, man. It's the labor. Well, you could do the same thing with chicken wings. Y'all already charging us for the labor that y'all didn't take out. Y'all charging us for the labor that you didn't use. Now, if you actually had somebody take the bone out, it wouldn't be all that hard. It wouldn't be all that hard. Cece said, Chili's is trash, in my opinion. Nothing tastes good to me. Well, you might be right. Magnificent Morocco said they closed the Chili's on City Avenue. That's the one I used to go to, too. Fucking chicken nugget strips, for real. Yep. Cece said, and they should have closed it. You know what, y'all letting y'all anger get the best of you. Magnificent Morocco said, I'm on the Tiger Woods diet. What you eat, white women? Tall, blonde, from countries like Sweden, Norway. Tiger Woods diet. Amy, Amber, Kathy, Megan. All right. Clay says, I'm sick. If I'm sick for some reason, I like rotisserie chicken. It's all out taste when I had COVID. Wow, okay. Boneless wings are just cubed chicken breasts and tenderloins. How about they're just not chicken wings? What, they didn't think that anybody would buy it if they just called them chicken strips? Don't people buy them when they just chicken strips? But they came up with it. They decided like, yo, we gonna come up with a cutesy name and we gonna jerk everybody, and they ain't even gonna think about it. Till they came across me. Yo, get this shit the fuck out of here. Leave the fries. Cece said, not anger, just an opinion. No, that Chili's on City Line Avenue been gone. Look, Magnificent Callers talking about some City Ave. Where you from? Outside the city? You know that's supposed to say City Line Avenue. Yo, don't come over here with that proper shit. You know that shit is City Line Avenue. No City Avenue. What you gonna say? Hunting Park Avenue next? Is that what you gonna say? Oh yes. He lives at 19th and Hunting Park at. What do you go to Dave and Buster's on Columbus Boulevard? Where the fuck is Columbus Boulevard? Ain't Columbus Boulevard on Delaware Ave? I ain't never been on Columbus Boulevard a day of my life. Hunting Park Ave. Where's that? Where is that? Where Hunting Park at? Better say that shit right. Represent. Gary said, "Get out of my head." So, hey, that's all you eat. As far as he don't. When he eats, he don't even get full. They do. When he eats, he gets no play. All right, let me chill. They removed the one in Cheltenham, but the food is still trash. Oh, they remodeled the one in Cheltenham. Oh, they still got one in the mall. Okay, all right. Scandinavian blind Nordics taste like vanilla ice cream, so I've been told. That ain't how I heard it. The way I heard it, I said, well, to Tiger Woods, they must all taste the same because they all look the same. I'm talking about carbon copies. By the way, with all due respect, fuck Tiger Woods. Fuck Tiger Woods. Fuck 100% Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods ain't no good. Fuck Tiger Woods. Fuck Tiger Woods. Fuck Tiger Woods. I said, I don't like Tiger Woods. Never did. I don't like golf. Yeah, yo, fuck that shit too. And anybody that plays, I ain't gonna say anybody that plays, a lot of football players play that shit, but fuck that. Golf is whack and Tiger is whack, and I ain't down with that motherfucker who don't want to be black and anybody else that don't want to be called Blasian. What the fuck you talking about, Cole? Yo, fuck you, nigga. Fuck Tiger Woods. Yo, fuck Tiger Woods. Fuck Tiger Woods. Fuck Tiger Woods. Yo, fuck Tiger Woods. Yo, motherfucker ain't no good from the hood. Ain't from the hood. I understand that your daddy was black and you put them shit under the attack and your mom was Asian. What the fuck is Asians? Indians is Asians too, and so is motherfucking Iraqis. And so is Afghanistani. Fuck you! All right. That rant is over. That rant. He says, March 2024, they were talking about them reopening. Do the sign was no, the sign is gone. They don't say shit. Carrie said, I always stutter when I have to say Columbus Ave. It's not natural. I don't see any reason why you should have to say it. I don't. Listen, if people in West Philly don't say Cecil B. Moore Avenue, they say Columbia Avenue. So why In West Philly, they say Columbia Avenue. Well, in North Philly, we say Cecil B. Moore Avenue. Fuck them disrespectful West Philly ass. Fuck them too. Fuck West Philly and Tiger Woods. No, I can't say fuck West Philly. God damn it. All right. Just the ones who say Columbia Avenue. Golf gives you a trump card. Oh, yeah? Well, why Trump ain't get him out of that DUI? All right, time. Oxtails are too expensive to be playing for oxtail cheesesteak. Tiger identifies as a black man with the called Blasian. Called Blasian. He's Asian, black, and Caucasian. I say he's a nut ass nigga. Nut ass nigga. Tom says, so not only does the brother make oxtail steak and cheese sub, he also do vegetable salmon. And when I find out where it is in Philly, I'm definitely coming. I mean, we got all kinds of people who be playing around with cheesesteaks in this city. I mean, honestly, I don't need an oxtail. Yeah, listen, if I'm gonna eat oxtails, I need to eat oxtails by themselves. They don't belong on no cheesesteak. I don't need no hoagie bread, fucking up, the taste of oxtails. You don't eat bread with oxtails. You know what I mean? We ain't African. It's like, the farina and that white shit that they dip the, fufu. Some things just can't be done. Or they ain't supposed to be. They ain't supposed to be. How could son say that about his hometown of Philly? Why? Man, easily. Everybody in this city ain't good. Listen, Tom, let me tell you something. Everybody in this city ain't good. You know what I'm saying? And the glove's been off with me with this city for a minute. Because too many motherfuckers doing dumb shit. You know how many of these motherfuckers voted for Trump in that last election? So I'm like, fuck y'all. Now, of course, 80% of us voted for Kamala. But that 20%, them motherfuckers, woo. First of all, they talk too much. Second of all, they be doing too much. No, nah. I'm sick of this city. I'm sick of this nut ass. I'm trying to hold my tongue about that ratchet ass mayor we got, the first black female mayor, and she ain't good. And as much as I would love to show her some grace this. Motherfucker can't even spell Eagles right. I should have known. We should have known. The writing was on the wall right then and there. She gonna implement stop and frisk. What black woman will implement stop and frisk? And you a Democrat? And she relaxed some DEI programs. Man, this city is bullshit. So yeah, I'm mad at Philly right now. Fuck Philly. All right, anyway. What up, KD? What's good? Tori said, I don't eat no ox or no tail. I hear that. It's like, Tom said, it's like where you come to B-Town when somebody say they're from Roxbury. Oh no, you ain't from the berry. That's not the fruit. That's not the fruit. Y'all know, I know y'all remember LG and the Bulldogs. Yeah. Yeah, I certainly do. I certainly do. Boston had a lot of good rappers. Guru from Gangstar, he from Boston. Ed O.G. It was Ed O.G. and the Bulldogs. He was dope. And the Made Men, they was from Boston. The Made Men. what was the main dude from? He was beefing with Eminem. He bought the Source magazine. What's his name? Light skinned boy. I think he like half black, half Italian, or some shit like that. What's his name? What's his damn name? What's his name? Oh no, he from Boston. Who owns the Source magazine now? Benzino. Ray Benzino. He from Boston. Oh yeah. Ray Benzino. And there you go, mentioning Benzino. That brother need a hug and Jesus at the same time. Listen, everybody can't be good. Everybody can't be good. Stacey says, "Oh my God, you're very agitated today." Nah, man, you know what I mean? I got a reason to be mad. My people been persecuted. You know what I'm saying? My people been persecuted. Fuck it. I got a right to be mad. My people been persecuted. Prophets of rage. I don't care, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's go. Wait a minute.
You're quite hostile. I got a right to be hostile, man. My people been persecuted.
Hey, yo. You good?
I am.
With your mommy come lately ass.
I know.
You lucky I'm still here.
Everybody. Hey, chat. Hey, family. And others.
Yeah.
What is this show about today? I'm so confused.
Don't worry about it. We just rapping.
For about 30 minutes, and I'm like, what? I'm like, is the food show today? Then he was talking turkey butts, and then Billy, and what is the show about?
Man, you know, people started talking about things that started to get under my skin, and I had to talk about it.
I said, did this nigga just start rage, baby? What's going on? I don't get it.
I'm just saying. Hold on. Now, where was I? Hold on a second. Hold on.
Oxtails and turkey wings. This is some food show today?
Yeah. Mike Device. Way, of course. All right. I know they're going to probably bang me for the copyright. I don't care. I
Okay.
don't care. I'll dispute it. What could happen? Yeah, so the original show was about when people you don't like ask you for favors.
Did you ever talk about that?
We tried. We tried. They kept throwing me off.
I never heard it.
You know what I mean? I tried. They kept talking about things that they didn't have nothing to do. They want to talk about food. And,
I mean, that's what we do.
you know what I mean?
That
So
is what we do. So yeah, yeah. It is what it is.
that's just what happened.
All right,
There's nothing I could do about it.
all right.
Anyway, but what do you do when people who you don't like ask you for favors? How do you handle it?
Like, I wonder who they talking to,
Mm.
and I'll ignore them in their face. Or people will say, "Please be nice when you respond." So then there's that.
Mm.
I mean, I dropped the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I told you about the lady who I don't really fuck with. She had her little gay bitch jump my little cousin. But when her son passed, I stepped in and did a little something here and there for her son's funeral.
Mm.
But again, it wasn't about her, it was about her son. But she thought it meant we were good. So a few months afterwards, she reached out to me on Facebook. And she did it in front of everybody. So that it was like, oh, this is intentional. Because you know how I'm going to respond. And she was like, she's having this kickback and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, man, we're not friends. I don't fucking like you. Then my auntie told me to take it off of Facebook because it wasn't appropriate.
Mm.
So that's how I handle it.
I don't know.
I'm not here to pretend I like somebody who I don't like. I'm not here to pretend to get along with you. I'm not here to pretend to nothing. No, the answer is no. If I respond, because a lot of times I won't even respond. I'm rude sometimes. I mean, it is what it is. I don't talk to people I don't fuck with. I don't do salutations and greetings. I told you, I will intentionally come in the room and speak to 150 people on purpose and not speak to you. So, that's my answer.
Well, I mean, I don't really have a problem with that. I don't really have a problem with anybody letting somebody know where they stand. It's when you don't know where you stand, where you feel like somebody is fronting on you or somebody is, being mean to you. If you know somebody don't like you, then you know that that's not a resource for you. But sometimes people know that people don't mess with them like that, and they still ask them for things or whatever. Maybe it's to try to make the situation better, or maybe it's just because they're really in need and they don't have nowhere else they can go. Nonetheless, there's a difference between not liking somebody and considering somebody to be your enemies. Like I'm not doing anything for somebody who I consider to be an enemy. Somebody who I don't like, that may be able to change if they would change. Because I'm not the type of person that just don't like anybody for no reason. I know a lot of people who say, it's just something about somebody that I don't like. I don't really play those kind of games. If I don't like you, I have a reason. And what I would consider to be a valid reason for not liking you. Like, I'm not going to dislike you for just being the way you are. Like Like, I don't like the way you laugh, or I don't like the way, I don't like you because you loud, or I don't like you because whatever. I don't deal with those kind of petty trivialities when it comes to not liking somebody. If I don't like you, we've definitely had some type of interaction or some kind of confrontation where I probably shouldn't like you. So, so that's that. So,
Sometimes people are intentional when they do those things. Sometimes some people will be like, I know somebody. Every time the family gets together, she make it her business to try to. At first, I was like, is she just trying to make us good, or is she testing the waters? And then I realized she's testing the waters, and I'm like, all right, we all agree have a bad day. You better tell her stop.
Yeah.
So there are those people too. And then here, let me be clear too. Depending on what the need is and the level of dislike. Like, you're somebody I won't always spit on to put out a fire off you. Then I don't care. But if it's somebody I'm like, listen, I don't wish him no harm. I don't wish him nothing bad. Just leave me alone. So that's different. If I still love you, then from the background, I try to help whatever I can.
Mm.
And don't nobody got to tell you that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. No, so it says, how would someone who knows you don't like them, who will part their lips towards you? That's just beyond me. I mean, they might be in serious need. Because you might not like them, but it might be degrees of you not liking them. So, what I mean? They might figure, yeah, I know he don't like me, but he just, maybe they feel like he don't like me because of something that I did. But I mean, I know people who do things for people who they say they don't like all the time, to be honest with you. Some people are just nice that way or stupid that way. But it happens. And sometimes you're in a position where you have to do things for people that you don't like because it might be business. Like in the beginning of the show, I was talking about at work. Like, yeah, you can not like anybody at work, but there might be things that you have to do for them by request. Like, let's say somebody is rubbing you the wrong way and you really don't like them, but it's your job to train them. But guess what? You're going to train them. Now, you might try to find somebody else to train them, but that might be your job. So you're going to train them, and you're going to train them right. And they may have requested that you train them. And they may have requested that you train them because they know you didn't like them.
That's what I'm saying, testing the waters.
But guess what? You're going to do it. You're going to do it. Or you're going to do, but you're going to do it, or your ass going to HR for insubordination. Talking about what you ain't going to do. So, yeah, be like that sometimes. Sometimes you got to do for people who you don't like.
I don't think sometimes people find themselves in situations where they feel like they may need to humble themselves or humiliate themselves, whichever way, that they're like, I know this person don't like me, but I know this is the person who could help me with this. And I hate to ask them, but I'm going to put my heart on my sleeve and ask them. And the worst they can say is no. So I believe there are situations like that. Like I said, with the lady who lost her son, she didn't necessarily ask me to assist with anything, but she low-key asked my aunt to ask me. And even before my aunt asked, I was going to do it when I heard about it because, like I said, it was about her kid. It wasn't about her. So if something happened to him, of course I would. Um, but she did kind of humble herself a bit and try to ask my auntie asked me, but I offered it before anything. So I think there are situations like that where you just can't avoid it. You try to, but you still will, do what you because the need is astronomical. Um, because a lot of things happen in life we don't anticipate. That's why we meet these impasses we do sometimes because we don't anticipate it. And I think there are some things that just are so big, like right now, I have a brother. We are not on speaking terms, and we haven't been for some years now. Um, and I just heard some things are going on with him, and I was asked if he asked me would I XYZ, and the answer is definitely no. I mean, I hate him, I love him, I wish the best for him, but I just can't. I am still in recovery from everything that has happened in the past. And I just can't walk that walk again for my own sanity and peace. So because of that, the answer is going to be no. But from the background, if there's another way I can assist, I will. That I will definitely do. Because I can't. I love my brother, I do. If something happens to him, it will break my heart into a million pieces. But I can't have him actively in my life like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm good when he's good. And when he's not good, I'm not good, but I don't want to be, we can't ever be like we used to be. And that's sad. It causes me immense anxiety sometimes, but I cannot do it again. I just can't. I protected him since he's been on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
And there came a time when he let me down to a point where I can't ever see myself finding a place of redemption for him. So because of that, no.
Mm-hmm.
But from the background, I'll do what I can. Now, I don't hate him, but I'm just good.
Yeah. Thinking about this topic, the person who you might have to ask for help. Like, think about how many people have a baby mom or a baby father that they don't like. But when it comes to the child, you might need help with them. Whether it's opening up the doors to your crib so they can come stay with you for a while, or helping out in some kind of way, dealing with parenting or something like that. But even though y'all may not get along very well, but you might have to go to them for something that you know that they can do. And it might take some humility in order for you to do it. But you might have to do it. So it's not even always about somebody coming to you. You might have to go to them for something. They just might be good at something. They just might be good at something that you need. Like taxes. Like taxes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that might not be your strong suit. And that might be their strong suit.
I'm find me somebody else. That's not a last option kind of deal.
Exactly. Not for you personally. You understand what I mean? But for somebody else, you know what I mean? Like, they might be that person. Like, I know they know the tax code and all of that. They're going to make sure that I don't have to pay shit and will get something back. Only they know how to do that shit, though. They got accounting skills. Anybody can do your taxes, but not everybody can do it like an accountant can. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And they might do it for free. Where somebody else is definitely going to hit you up for a couple $100. So it, it's just an example, but it happens. So, you might not want nothing to do with them after this, but for this moment, you're on your P's and Q's till they get these fucking taxes done, and you might be thankful for your experience. And to be honest with you, it's not until you get this, it's not until you get the experience of dealing with people that you don't like that you can actually call yourself a professional. Because you ain't gotta like everybody that's putting money in your pocket. You ain't gotta like them. They're responsible for your livelihood. This ain't personal. Huh?
I work with somebody like that now. One of these attorneys, man, I'm just every time I talk to him, I'm just like, sir, if I could kick you in your teeth. For one, he's a MAGA person, and he's very proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, whoo, I do everything I can to avoid him. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Do everything I can to avoid him. And I know he knows I dislike him because we kind of had words. And so I think he's the one who's a test the waters. And I always tell my client, we're not. I tell my client I'm open. Hey, I match energy. So, and she's like, well, I'm going to make sure you guys don't have to deal with each other because I don't want to blow up. Yeah, you don't.
Hey.
Now, I'm not trying to lose any money, but at the same time, get him. Cannot stand him. Like, he's a very proud Trumpster, very proud. And he says and does things to let you know in your face, in the face of others. He's a very cruel person, in my opinion. And I wish, I hope I am around the day he is disbarred. So.
Yeah, I get it. I really do. Because sometimes it might be a group of people, and even though you might not like to, lump everybody, lump your prejudices all in one area. Sometimes it's the case where a group of people may have given you all similar experiences. Like you might work at a job where you like, you know what, man, these Mexicans come in here, they always on this bullshit. You might not have anything against Mexicans as a whole, but the ones you've dealt with just happen to be on that bullshit. You never know. You know what I mean? Like, I can't account for every Mexican, but out of the 100 or so that I've dealt with, they always be on that bullshit. It happens. It happens. No disrespect to any Mexicans. It was just an example. But shit happens. But you still may have to, do whatever you can for them because it's the professional thing to do. Like, I got to deal with them because I'm getting paid. So I'm gonna find the fastest way to deal with them and get them out of the fucking way.
But that's what Paula Dini thought. I hate niggers, but I need them to get their recipes to get my business off the ground. So I'm gonna deal with them to do that.
Well, she ain't have to actually pretend to be black in order to do that.
Did she pretend to be black?
Hell yeah. She was the fucking president of the NAACP. Which
I said Paula Dean. Paula Dean.
I thought we talking about the same person.
I'm talking about Paula Dean the cook. Who are you talking about?
Hold on. Let me make sure I know who I'm talking about. It was somebody with the last name Dean. Let me see. I guess it wasn't Paula Dean.
I'm like, what?
Who was the white lady that was the head of the NAACP?
You talking about Rachel Dolezal? Is her name Dolezal?
Oh damn!
Or
I don't know.
like that?
Never mind.
Dolezal, that weird like.
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah. You thinking I was saying Rachel Ray, baby? You heard the Rachel?
I'm trying to think of who I don't. You know what? Honestly, I don't know who I was thinking of. I was definitely. Look. I was definitely talking about Rachel Dolezal, but I'm not sure why. Paula Dean. Got nothing. I'm gonna blame it on this cold.
What?
I'm gonna blame. Look. I'm gonna blame it on this cold. Like,
Happy birthday, everybody! What? With the birthday shout out. Show's over.
we gotta do the poll question first. Hey, sorry. Paula Dean.
All right, y'all. Let's do the poll question. Whoa.
I don't know. Damn. All righty.
No, my neighbors know.
Yeah, I know they know.
In the summer, we on the porch cracking up together. Sadly, they hear everything.
Shit, my neighbor's here too. All right. Roadside service, or shit, I said roadside assistance versus doing it yourself. All right. Roadside service takes too long, 30%. I'm a man and can change a tire 30%. 20% says I ain't getting my hands dirty, and 20% says I'm catching an Uber. That sounds about right.
I am a girl who is a girl and do girl things. So because I'm a girl who do girl things, I am not changing a tire.
So you just be a girl on the side of the road, stuck like a motherfucker, huh?
Not on the side of the road stuck. I am calling somebody to come.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. All right. Let's do these birthday shout outs and get on up out of here.
Happy birthday today, people. Everybody stay safe. Have a good one. Have a blessed week ahead. I'm out. Peace.
All right. Talk to you later. And thank you. All right. All right. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious April 5th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get Number one out the box, Bernice Curtis, and also life coach Shanika, and Karen Melissa, Malika Robinson, Latasha Muy Caliente Crawley, Shelly Hernandez, Denise Lopez, Beatrice Brewer, Deidre Barlow, and my girl going all the way back to the 1982, my girl Vita Legree. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious April 5th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, yeah, sometimes we have to do things for people who we don't like. Sometimes we have to ask for things from people who we don't like. You never know what life is going to throw at you. You really don't. And although we might try to take a hard stance on the way that we feel or our principles, sometimes it's just not possible to do that. And a little bit of growth is doing what you got to do. And you know that life is always going to throw you situations where you got to do what you got to do, kid. Yeah, no. So, Clay said, I'm new to your channel, son, so I've been going through all your shorts, replaying, replying. Yes, I have no life. Hey, somebody got to do it. I'm gonna thank you for doing it. I'm with all that. Thank you. Keep them shits alive. That's what's up. But yeah, man, y'all do y'all thing on this Easter, this Resurrection Sunday. I want y'all to be safe. Have a good one. Build with your family. Do the damn, do the damn thing. I think I'm gonna take a little rest. I'm feeling better, but y'all know I ain't all the way there. But I'm gonna get there at some point. Yo, hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I get better. Peace, y'all.